Hello everyone, I am back with my RLCS predictions. This time around we've got EU Qualifier 5. Now big news for this event. Carmine Corp were taken out in the qualifiers by Top Cougars in the lower bracket and in the upper bracket. So no Carmine Corp, which means they most likely won't make the major as well. So huge implications on the rest of the split. Maybe not so much for the rest of the season, but you know, referring to Worlds there. But yeah, let's get into it, I guess. I'll probably talk about the format this weekend, by the way, in a video where I talk about that a little bit more in detail. But yeah, anyways, Gentlemates versus Low Block. Low Block, I believe that's Golf's team with Devuth and Grama. Yeah, they should, you know, they haven't made a regional yet as a team, and Golfs hasn't really made anything as of right now. So this is like his first big event in RLCS, I mean. So I don't expect them to do too well. The Voop and Grandma, they're decent, but they themselves don't really, they don't inspire much confidence for me. To really expect them to do that much in this event, other than maybe go 1-3, of course. But that's about it. Vitality versus La Masia. La Masia have got the first European female player to be in RLCS, so that's a huge accomplishment by Alems, and she's playing with Smashy and Matt. So that's huge there. I believe they took out 100%, who previously, in the previous event, went 2-3. So, you know, this is a good team, like unironically a good team. In round 1 though, they are up against Vitality, so I will have them getting swept nevertheless. BDS Valiant, yeah, another new team, Valiant with Econ, Gyuk and Mozzarella. Full French roster. Econ has been making events for quite a while, so to see him back is always nice. That being said, I'll give them one game here against BDS. Oxygen Daystar, another new team. Icon, Matt Gray, Nico. Icon, I've casted him before in Division Gaming Invitational. I saw that he was a pretty good player there, and we all know Matt Gray. So, you know, another decent roster, but again, doesn't inspire much confidence in me. So I'll give that a 3-1 for Oxygen. Or for me, rather. Luna Galaxy up against Sun now, so this should be a good match. So obviously getting the upset against Cormimac in the upper bracket. Luna Galaxy though are the more accomplished team. Sartekos, Rizex, and Uza Mike Boy. They are a good roster, don't get me wrong, but I do think Luna Galaxy is just that little bit above. Resolve, who got that magical top 4 in the last event, which I don't see happening again here. Going up Top Cougars. Top Cougars, you know, they have disappointed me time and time again. They have got like one decent event this season where it wasn't really incredible, but it was at least, you know, indicative of their skill to a degree. And they've been largely disappointing, but surely at some point they're gonna show how good they are, and I'm gonna say it's this event for now, but depends on the bracket, of course. Jobless versus Belly Goal. We all know Belly Goal. Speed Steam with Temper and Hyder. But they're up against, who was it again? Jobless, and that's that ex-Moist team, of course. So I'm gonna be favoring them here in this match. I'll give them a 3-1 victory over Belly Goal. Team 3 versus Fast Forward. This is with Noasaki, Catalysm, and marked by 8. I've got them winning this one against Fast Forward. We'll say 3-0. Gentamates, Top Cougars. This honestly could be another upset for Top Cougars. That being said, I'm not quite going to give it to them. I'll give them a game 5 though. Vitality, Jobless. Vitality realistically should get the better of them. Team 3 Luna Galaxy. Not the easiest one to predict here. Let's look back at the previous event to look at some results. Luna Galaxy had a pretty good event last time around. Jobless did decent, but not quite as well, obviously. Not Jobless, sorry, I need to look at Team 3. Team 3, they did okay. They did okay. But they lost against Jobless in that final round. So surely you would expect them to lose here as well. There weren't any roster changes since then, were they? Let me just check that. No. Yeah, if that's the case, I'll give this one to Luna Galaxy 3-1. Okay, BDS Oxygen. This is already a really hype match here in upper round 2. BDS, man. BDS, they are, you know, slowly, maturely becoming a little bit of a playoff choker team. Especially if they do this, if they do it again in this event. Thus far, they've been very good in Swiss. I will say BDS wins this in 5. Resolve low block. I gotta give this one to low block. Not low block, sorry, to resolve. I'll give that one a 3-0, even though I do think the games will be close. Belligo La Masia. Belligo La Masia. This could honestly go either way. Belligo. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt, but I'm gonna say it's gonna go game 5. Sa versus Fast Forward. I'm gonna give this one to Sa in game 5. Daystar versus Valiant. Should be a good series here again. I'm gonna go for another game 5. Well, not 2-5, no. Game 5, and I'll give it to Valiant this time around. And then yeah, upper round 3, Vitality BDS. I'm gonna give it to BDS in game 5 again. Why not? Gentlemates Luna Galaxy. Gentlemates Luna Galaxy. I'm gonna give this one to Gentlemates. Game 4. Oxygen Valiant. Gotta give this one to Oxygen. Gonna say 3-1. Team 3 Sir. Should be a good series. And that's why I'm gonna give it a 3-1 sweep for Team 3. Top Cougars Belly Goal. I'm gonna give this to the Cougars 3-1. Jobless Resolve. Honestly, yeah, this is another good series. Cash had such a good event in the last event. I'll give a game 5 to Jobless. Daystar low block. Tough one. They should also be really close. But I've already done a couple of game 5s here, so we'll just say 3-0 for Daystar. Why not, I guess. Fast forward, La Masia. I'm gonna give La Masia a win here. Game 5 win for La Masia. We'll say Fast Forward has a couple of unfortunate series here. 2 game 5 losses in a row. Why not? Vitality Top Cougars. I'm gonna give this one to Top Cougars. 3-1. Luna Galaxy Jobless. Gonna give a 3-0 for Luna Galaxy. Team 3 Oxygen. I'll say Oxygen in 4. Resolve La Masia. You know, I gotta give it to Resolve with how they played at the rear end of last event. I'll give La Masia 1 game here. Belly Goal Daystar. Gonna give Belly Goal 3-0 victory. I'm just going for a couple of sweeps in this round just to even things out a little bit. Valiant Sa. I'm gonna go for Sa. Okay, round 5. Team 3 versus Belly Goal. Belly Goal, Team 3, I don't think they made... I'm not sure if Belly Goal even... Yeah, I don't even think they qualified for the last one, so that would be a huge result for them in comparison to the last event, but I'm gonna give it to Team 3 narrowly here. I'll give them a 3-1 victory. Top Cougars Jobless. I'll give Jobless a game 5 victory here. So Top Cougars just narrowly missing out for me. Resolve Sa. Can Resolve do it again? Can they do it again? I'm going to say... yes, they'll do it again. Game 5 victory here over SUT to make top 8. And they're playing BDS again in the playoffs. Okay, I'll check that one out for later. But Gensamates Jobless should be a good series, but I'm gonna say Gensamates wins that 4-1. Oxygen Luna Galaxy. I'm gonna give it to Oxygen 4-1 again. BDS Resolve. I'm gonna say Revenge for BDS, another 4-1. And magically, it's gonna be a full 4-1 round in the quarterfinals in Europe. Semi-finals, Gentlemans Oxygen. That should be a good one, and I'm gonna give it to Oxygen. I'll say in six games here. BDS Vitality. BDS, come on, the resurgence in the semi-finals. They regained from last event after such a horrible playoff run from them, and they take this one in Game 7. Huge result for BDS in the grand final against Oxygen. No Carmine to be seen because they're not in the event. But who wins it? Who wins it? Who gets the advantage here? That's a good question. Oxygen, BDS, they are very close. I mean, this top 4 are really close, is what I'd say in general. So those matches are always going to be tough to predict. That being said, I will give it to Oxygen. I'm gonna give it to Oxygen. I'll give them a Game 7 victory in a grand final against BDS. So there you go. Those are my predictions on the event. A little bit of a hot take again. It didn't quite work out for me for the last event I predicted in NA, where I had Shopify Rebellion making the final. That didn't happen at all. But this is not quite that hot. But yeah, I'm gonna have Oxygen here. But yeah, those are my predictions. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your predictions. And yeah, I'll catch you later.